Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, we have an amazing show for you today. Whales are banking big on massive bull run for XRP. So, guys, let's get to it. So, guys, right now, as we all know, there's a lot of hesitancy in this marketplace. Now, the primary reason for that, of course, is because things have just been tinkering along and we haven't even seen some really big movement, which, of course, tests people's patience like crazy. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, there is one group that is not looking at this as something that's just testing their patience, but providing them with a major level of opportunity. And guys, just check this article out right here. And of course, we are talking about whales in this space. Just listen to this. XRP whales banking on massive bull run with billions accumulated despite Ripple versus SEC showdown. Just listen to this. In the ever-shifting waters of the cryptocurrency market, Ripple XRP whales have recently made a big move, accumulating a remarkable 110 million XRP valued at around $55 million. This surge in buying activity comes at a critical juncture for Ripple as the company navigates a challenging legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Guys, think about that. 55 billion, million. You're talking 110 million XRP valued around $55 million. And that is what has been collected just recently. Forget about all the time in the past. Now, ask yourself a question. These folks that are out there putting that kind of dough on the line, do you think that they're shaking in their boots about what's coming in the future? Guys, not on your life. And we're talking about big time players and institutional buyers that are putting this kind of money out there. And yet, our comments on a lot of the commentary that we see in this is just fear, uncertainty, and doubt. While they're scaring out the little guy who's putting in maybe $500, $1,000, or something like that, terrifying them while they're gobbling it up like absolute crazy, just absolutely insane. Listen to this here. Despite the regulatory headwinds, this significant accumulation by large investors is a beacon of confidence in the embattled digital asset. According to a chart shared by a popular crypto analyst, Ali Charts on X, Ripple's largest investors, the whales, have been diving deep over the last 2 weeks and accumulated a massive haul of 110 million XRP tokens worth $55 million. This move amid Ripple's legal tussle with the SEC not only defies the regulatory storm, but also sends a clear message of unwavering confidence in XRP. As a result of this buying spree, the total holdings of these whale addresses increased to 3.72 billion XRP, accounting for 6.7% of XRP's circulating supply. Despite a slight decrease to the 3.69 billion XRP by the time of reporting, this still marks a significant rise from the 3.61 billion held as of April 29th. Furthermore, data suggests that addresses holding between 10 and 100 million XRP have significantly boosted their holdings. On April 5th, these addresses collectively held 6.16 billion XRP. The figure has surged to 6.5 billion XRP in just 5 weeks. Guys, that's making an increase of 430 million XRP in just 5 weeks. What do they know that we don't know? What do they see coming that most folks are being fed out of when they consider, all of the commentary that's coming down in this space? Guys, it's not affecting their purchasing, isn't it? They're not getting shaken out, are they? In fact, they're just gobbling it up more and more and more. It is amazing, truly. Now, combined with other major addresses, the total accumulation reaches an impressive 500 140 million XRP over this period. The impact of this whale activity is already rippling through the market, pun intended, I'm sure, with XRP's price edging over 1.8% in the last 24 hours. This uptick, now trading at what, 0.5144, indicates bullish sentiment among investors eyeing a potential breakout as XRP establishes resistance level at 51 cents and a support level at 49 cents. Guys, do you think they are putting millions upon millions into XRP, accumulating billions and billions of the tokens just to see a short little move? Guys, come on. They're picking it up at 51 cents. Now, we have always come on and say, look, most of us can't be whales. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to follow their behavior and not their advice. I'm not going to listen to all of these fudsters that'll come out and literally say, hey, nobody's using it, yet you got 19 global banks coming out there and literally sharing publicly that they're holding billions in XRP. And you got major whales accumulating it like crazy while they're trying to scare the dickens out of the little guy to even touch it. Now that tells you volumes, at least in my opinion, I'll tell you what. Now, whale activity often serves as a barometer for future price trends. The accumulation of XRP by these influential investors could signify a shift in market sentiment, potentially attracting more capital and boosting XRP's liquidity and stability. This could further cement XRP's position as a major player in the digital asset space. Well, guys, XRP is absolutely already a major player in this digital asset space. Think about this. Never, and I mean never, not once, in the 13 years that these markets have been about, has XRP ever left the top 10 for market cap. Never, not once, including throughout the entirety of this SEC lawsuit. Now, I'll tell you what, that is a major, major deal. And think about this too. It has absolutely I think we're over 80 million XRP ledgers closed, not one mistake in the entirety of that time. That is truly monumental, absolutely phenomenal. Now, guys, I want you to see something else that has happened in this space. I believe it is a big, big deal, although it may face some challenges. Just look at this right here. Ripple's top lawyer celebrates the SEC's latest setback. Ripple's Stuart Alderoty has once again highlighted the importance of bipartisan cooperation. Stuart Alderoty, Ripple's chief legal officer, has celebrated a recent bipartisan vote in the U.S. Senate to kill an anti-crypto SEC rule that could pose a major threat to regulatory custodial services in the United States. Alderoty claims that the unauthorized reach of U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler will not be tolerated by both parties. As reported by You Today, some of the most influential cryptocurrency luminaries, including MicroStrategy co-founder Michael Saylor, have praised the Senate for voting to nullify the SEC's controversial SAB 121 guidance. The rule was supposed to force regulated banking institutions to register the cryptocurrency holdings of their customers on their balance sheets. The industry took issue with this rule since it would make it very challenging for banks to offer custodial services. Some critics also noted that it could potentially negatively impact the rights of cryptocurrency owners. The SEC's cryptocurrency-friendly commissioner, Hester Pierce, also slammed the agency's approach to regulation custodial services for digital assets as scattershot. The cryptocurrency industry and banks united in their efforts to repeal the SEC's SAB 121 rule. The banks are against it since it would negatively affect their balance sheet due to crypto's inherent volatility. Gensler, however, has defended the rule, pointing to the fact that the previous 120 SABs were not called into question. Alderati, who keeps a close eye on the latest developments on Capitol Hill, has repeatedly stressed the significance of bipartisan cooperation when it comes to cryptocurrency related bills. He has also taken note of recent efforts by U.S. lawmakers to pass a much anticipated stablecoin bill. Ripple is gearing up to launch its own stablecoin, which has already appeared in the SEC's crosshairs. And guys, we have already heard that, when you're talking, the Biden administration has already come out and said, well, it doesn't matter what Congress is going to say. We're going to, veto it. We're going to get it kiboshed. Guys, that shows you just kind of the attitude that some of these, permanent bureaucrats have towards this space. And this is where I constantly say, get out there and get your voice heard. Get behind these people that are running for these positions in Congress and the presidency, mind you, that are going to support this space. Get your voice heard. It's one of the only ways that they actually seem to listen. And guys, I'm telling you what, especially out there in Massachusetts, where you got a champion for this space in John Deaton, these are the kind of people we want to get behind and get these incumbents like Elizabeth Warren that have been out there for what, 10, 20, 30, 40 years holding the same seat, so entrenched in it that they literally believe they can practically bequeath it to their own relatives and walk around with an attitude of entitlement, deaf literally to their own constituents' desires and wishes. And they're there to represent you and I as the voters, aren't they? And this is where, guys, you got to get out there and get your voices heard in all of these, places around the world where we get to elect those that represent us. Guys, big things are happening in this space, and you see stuff like that, and on top of that, you are watching whales in this space literally accumulate billions of XRP at a time when everybody else is practically, they're trying to scare us off with all the FUD that's in these comments and the commentary that we see. Guys, nothing has made my confidence any stronger than it has ever been. Seeing the attacks that we're getting, it just bolsters me all the more. And I'll tell you what, you get out there, you research it, come to your own conclusions. I am absolutely waiting to see this thing blast off. I literally believe it is going to leave people with their hands in their pockets and their jaws on the floor. It is going to leave them gobsmacked. So guys, one thing that I can tell you is you are going to thank yourself when this next bull run takes off that you took the time to get your plan in place. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one, for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video. And as always, it's not financial advice. It's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section. And I'll catch you in the next one.